What's up you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've been living here in San Diego for pretty much my whole entire life, and I want to give you guys some tips before you guys move down here to San Diego so you are well prepared before you leave. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys is the cost of living here in San Diego County. It's super expensive. We are ranked the #1 most expensive city back-to-back in 2023 and 2024. So with that being said, I want to break down some of the cost of living here in San Diego County by starting off with apartment prices. So the first thing to think about if you're renting is location. Depending on where you live, a 1-bedroom apartment goes for about $2,800 per month, and 2-bedroom apartment goes for about $3,400 per month. So with that being said, you have to factor in the cost of living, which is going to be where you want to stay. The next thing is actually food costs. Things are a little bit more expensive than, say, Texas or the Southeast. So with that being said, your food costs will go up by a few $100s depending on how great of a diet you are on and how big of your family is. So if you're a single person or a couple, you probably expect to spend about $700 to $800 per month on food. Now that goes up to about maybe $1,200 to $1,400 per month for a family of 4. So I'll leave that chart up here for you guys to see. Family versus being single living here in San Diego County. And next thing I want to talk to you guys is about neighborhoods. Now, of course, I break down neighborhoods by North County, Central, and South County. North County is divided by Oceanside, Vista, and Carlsbad. And then Central Valley or Central San Diego is based on UTC, Claremont, Mira Mesa, Rancho Santa Fe area. And of course, down south, you'll have Mission Valley as central as well. If you're going down south, you will see Chula Vista and all the way towards the border of Mexico. So with that being said, we are a very, very big city. So I want you guys to really factor in where you want to be at, what is a location you want to be at, and on how far are you away from work. So with that being said, the factor is very important. Parts of San Diego is very unpleasant, whereas other parts of San Diego, it's amazing to stay at. So I don't want you guys to get this vision where you think this is a trashy area versus not. So something you should be considering is where you guys want to stay. The next thing is beaches. So we have a very, very popular beaches here in San Diego. If you're not a beachy person, then maybe San Diego is not for you. 8 out of 10 people here go to the beach and they surf at the beach and they do everything beach vibes. So if that is not your thing, then San Diego is not your cup of tea. With that being said, we have some of the most popular beaches down here in San Diego, like Pacific Beach, La Jolla Beach, and of course Colorado Beach as well. So we have some really cool beaches out here that comes with a different vibe. Tropical vibe, palm trees, tacos, and things like that nature. So just get ahead of yourself and think of all the cool things you can do at the beach. So with that being said, if you live in the middle of Texas where you're into nature, we have all of that as well. So an hour away inland of San Diego, you'll get to Julian. We have some cool spots here in San Diego if you want to get away from the city and try out the mountains and of course the forest as well. So with that being said, that's a cool vibe because obviously you are literally 1 hour away from Mexico, and you are 2 hours away from LA and 1 hour away from Orange County. So there's a lot of options for traveling, and San Diego just revamped their airport, so we get lounges here now and we have more international flights if you're thinking about that. So traveling is definitely not a hassle here. And the third thing I think you guys should think about before moving down here is obviously the traffic. And quite honestly, there is a lot of traffic here. For those of you guys hate traffic, this is definitely not it. LA has more traffic though, so I want to make sure you guys understand the traffic here is pretty horrible. And if you're thinking about staying here long term and thinking about buying a home here in San Diego County, the median home price in San Diego is $951,000. Now, depending on what part of San Diego you want to live in, that starting price could be about $1.5 million and up. So just want to throw it out there that if you are looking to buy a home here in San Diego County, you're looking at starting price about $1.5 million or up. And now don't get me wrong, there are definitely homes that are under that price range, but definitely know that those are limited and usually are very, very high for a reason, and they're low price for a reason as well. So like, keep that in mind before you're thinking about, oh, I can afford a home out here on a budget, because you really can't. It's not comparable for some of the other markets that maybe you're in, especially if you're coming from the middle America, where an average home is a $400,000 home. You're looking at almost 3 times that amount for a home here. So keep that in mind. And what else? Like, what else do you guys think I should include here? Let me know in the comment section if you guys have ever visited San Diego. What part of San Diego have you visited, and what part of San Diego have you not visited and don't want to visit at all? So let's go on with the rest of the video. It's definitely tropical weather. We have some of the best weather here in Southern California. We have over 300 days of perfect weather out of the 365 days. I think the only couple months we have horrible weather is May, and I would say January, and maybe part of December. So we are literally in January right now. I think we had about a month between December and January, and we get some bad weather in May. Other than that, we get about 300 plus days of tropical weather, perfect weather. We get a balance of the beach and the breeze, and of course the sunny weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just about right. I was actually going out and dressing a t-shirt and shorts in December and January, where the weather falls between 60 to 70 degrees, and I was wearing shorts. Now, if I was in any other states, I would not be wearing shorts in the middle of December and January. So that is definitely something that you should consider before coming out here, is that you don't need some fancy clothes and winter coats. You just need really your shorts and a t-shirt and a jacket, and you're good to go. So that is something to remember. And of course, we have tons of great food out here. We have a very, very diverse community, from all the way in Carlsbad to Rancho Santa Fe, La Jolla, down to PP, and of course downtown vibes as well. We have a mixture of everything. If you are young, hustle, and you want that downtown vibe, we obviously have that. The only thing we don't have is Chinatown. So if you're into Chinatown, our Chinatown, quote unquote, is in Kearny Mesa, which is a small Asian community. We have a lot of Asian food there, and of course Asian grocery store. That is one thing we don't have compared to maybe LA or other parts of California. The other part is we have a very, very diverse food here. Like I said, we have some Mexican food, amazing tacos, and we just have a different diversity in terms of cuisine. Obviously, American, Italian, Asian food, Jamaican food, we have all of that. So I think once you guys come down here and visit it in San Diego, you guys know how amazing San Diego is. I never had anybody talk crap or talk negative about San Diego. It's one of the things that I think people understand. It's amazing here. Like, I woke up this morning, I was able to go to the beach wearing shorts and t-shirt and just get a breeze of the ocean. I can't really say that about any other state that I lived in before, and I'm proud to say that I'm from San Diego. Every time I tell people that I'm from San Diego, their eyes just glow up when I tell them I am from San Diego. I lived here my whole life, and when I tell them what neighborhood I live in, they instantly get that excitement of, oh wow, you lived in that neighborhood before, like how is it? I always wanted to visit that neighborhood. So I always had this positive vibe when I tell people I am from San Diego. But the minute when I say I'm from California, I get this very, very negative vibes from people. So I had to be specific about where I'm from and what I tell people, because instantly when I tell people that I'm from San Diego, it's a totally different feedback and vibe when I say that, because I think a lot of people love San Diego and they love the fact that they can visit here and be a part of San Diego. So I'm super grateful to live here my whole entire life, because I know that most people can't afford San Diego, they can't afford to live here, and the cost of living has drastically changed so much in the past decade. So here are the things that I want to share with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys drop me a follow and like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting more personal finance and real estate content, so make sure you guys drop me a follow here and click the notification bell down below.